Good day, friends. I trust that you and your family are doing well. I just wanted to share a quick thought. Has to do with the media, right? And all over the last couple of days, you had two major mainstream media houses firing two of their leading media personalities. For those of you who follow that, Tucker Carlson from Fox was terminated, as well as a guy from Don Lemon, right? And a member of your Alphabet crew. And I thought it kind of ironic because they represent either ends of the ideological spectrum, right? And both of them got fired the same day. Quite kind of interesting. I thought that was. But my point about it is, a lot of people had, making their comments and whatnot. Of course, the more visible comments, I don't know, maybe just because of my feeds, was the Tucker Carlson one. I didn't see much people paying attention to the Don Lemon issue, although I did read a tweet that he sent out, right? Now, for me, I don't see the importance of these media personalities and mainstream media houses. I think they have made themselves irrelevant by choosing to be more focused on narratives rather than news. I guess news may be boring, and they're trying to sell a product, so they tend to do a lot of pandering to people of ideological stance, right? And that's the way they build their base. So it's an economic model for survival in a very competitive sphere, being media now. And for me, that's the thing that causes people, because a lot of people talking about Tucker, and he's apparently great. I don't see it that way. Tucker lies like any one of them. And now on the Ukraine issue, the Nord Stream, and some other recent topics, he has been speaking truth. But again, it has to do with the timing, right? Because he had no issues telling all kinds of different lies. I mean, Tucker is someone who called Iraqis semi-illiterate monkeys, right? So it's not somebody I have a lot of respect for. But again, you look at this and you tend to ask now, if this is a situation where even Fox, who is supposed to be right leaning, is trying to stifle one of the voices that is speaking truth now to some of the things that are going on, with the Joe Biden announcing his intent to run, well, not run, because I don't think Joe Biden gonna run, maybe to walk for the presidency in 2024. It has me thinking that you know, maybe it has something to do with that, probably just to get rid of one of the you know, the voices that at this present point in time is speaking against, you know, a lot of the mainstream narratives, right? As America is struggling to come to terms with this whole Russia-Ukraine thing. Now, Tucker Carlson, again, there isn't a war that he didn't support previously, but just like some of the Americans who are trying to understand why is this Ukraine-Russia thing relevant, the only reason America isn't totally behind it is because it's difficult to choose a side for them, because they both sides fighting and this is white, right? Now you can take it how you want, but I'm not going to qualify that statement, right? There's a lot that has been, that this conflict has made visible for those who want to see that. I don't think that statement even needs, you know, qualification. America just can't just make up their mind who to pick in this one. You know, if it was Afghanistan, if it was the Syrian conflict, you know, it's quite easy, and they're going to jump on their team America very easily, you know. So that's not something that I think is even strange. It's very much like America, and it follows along the path that they've been on for, you know, about 70 years. So again, for me, I just think that we are way past the point where, you know, individuals who have access to the internet should be relying on media personalities and media houses to get their news, right? I mean, yes, if it's narratives you want, then you know, you turn to them. If it is opinions, right, which carry very little value, right? Don Lemon, I don't know what his expertise would be, you know, just fruitiness, I guess, but that's a topic for probably another video, you know. But again, as I said, there are a lot of things happening now, and I find it really interesting that two media personalities from different sides of the ideological spectrum were fired on the same day, you know, and of course people losing their minds. No need to do so. Just pay attention, and I do listen to some mainstream just to know, you know, what they're saying, and you know, how to, because they try to tell you things, and I want to know what they're saying, because again, they are forming narratives for a particular reason, right? So I do, you know, consume some of it, but I think if it is that, if it's news you want, there are many other ways right now in 2023 to get unbiased, neutral news that would be able to better inform you as to what is going on, and as adults we can make up our own minds as to how we feel about it, rather than waiting for a media personality to tell us how to feel about certain issues, you know. So I just thought this was something interesting I wanted to share. As always, remember to take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, you are willing. Be blessed.